Imagine the power of an SEO tool that could pull data from all of these places and provide detailed niche analysis, uncovers long-tail keywords, finds which keywords any site or web address ranks for, finds niche-relevant age domains with the metrics you want, expired domains with links from places like Wikipedia, expired exact match domains with search volume, restore complete sites from archive.org in a couple of clicks, a complete site explorer with historic metrics from Ahrefs, Majestic and Moz, view all of the backlinks for any site with lots of extra data, index all of your backlinks with multiple services, crawl and optimize your internal link profile, track your Google, Bing and Yahoo rankings around the world, monitor rankings on YouTube search and analyze all of your competitors, uncover all of the local citations your local SEO competition does not have. You can create highly customizable branded reports that can be automatically sent to clients, complete footprintless site analytics, uptime monitoring, automated one-click site backups, WordPress core theme and plugin management, not to mention a bunch of tools to generate clients into your sales funnel. Well, that's exactly what SERPed does, and it allows you to replace all of these tools with expensive monthly subscriptions that would normally cost you nearly $420 a month. And this is the best bit of SERPed. They give you access to all of that for just $79 a month, which makes it the most value-packed SEO tool on the planet in my opinion. But don't just take my word for it, let me go over each of the tools in more detail. So this is the back end of the tool, and I've been using it for a few months now, so I'm pretty familiar with it. And recently the SERPed team have put this on sale to the public, which is why you might not have heard of it before, but a select few of us have had private access to this for a while. Now, I'm pretty familiar with the tool, so I'm going to take you through all of the different tools that are within and show you real world situations of how that might help you out. So hopefully you'll find something that's relevant to you. But this is the dashboard that gives you an overview of all your sites, activities, tasks, keywords and such things. And what's really great about this is this brings all of the data from Ahrefs and Majestic, SEMrush and so many other places under one roof, and it really is a replacement for so many tools all under one complete management tool. So to kick things off, let's start at the beginning where we would jump into the keyword research module, looking to either research a new niche or extend on a niche that we're already in. And first of all, we're going to do that with Ultimate Research. This tool is really simple to use. You just enter your seed keyword here, select your country and hit search for keywords, and that will go away and come back with a report like this showing you all of the different relevant keywords that it finds. Now, you can go through each of these keywords, and if you click on any of them, it will bring up additional information like who's currently ranking in the top 10, which is a very similar feature to the Market Samurai SEO competition module that I've always liked. And it also brings back live Google Trends information and some related search information. Now, you can go through each of these and tick them, and then perform additional actions such as sending to the rank tracker or marking as important, as you can see I have done with some keywords here, and we can just filter those through. Then if you want to do any additional research, you can check if there are any domains available, you can get a long tail keyword check, you can search a broad search for starter blog, and you can do revenue calculation. Now, looking at these results, we can see that they are actually pretty terrifying, the competition levels here. So at this point, you would simply dive down into the long tail keywords generation to help you find something that's still relevant but a bit less competitive that you can get an edge on. And you can see the results of some of that here. Now, Another tool that's really handy for research, whether you're researching a new niche or trying to extend a current niche, is the What Ranks Where tool. And this allows you to input any URL or domain and find out exactly which keywords it's ranking for right now. So if you're a site owner, when Google Analytics took away all of our beautiful keyword data, it's kind of difficult to know which keywords you're ranking for now. And this tool, as you can see here, allows you to easily find that and pulls back a lot of other information: cost per click, the traffic percentage, the overall search volume, and much more. Now, remember, you can do this for any domain, not just your own. So you can plug your competitors in and see exactly what it is they're ranking for, and you can then go up against them. So there's how to advertise on Facebook, for example. If we click on the trends graph here, we can see that the trend over the last 6 months is steady or growing, and now we know that that is a keyword that we rank for. It has search volume of 2,400, but we're only position 11. We can start to do a few things to tweak our on-site, perhaps update our title tag, or go, in a minute I'm going to show you the competition analyzer, or we might use one of the tools here to improve the inner linking profile to this page to increase its ranking. There's a number of things that we can do to bring it from position 11 up onto that first page, and all of that is found with the What Ranks Where tool. You can see it's really handy: the positions, the search volumes, what page, the keyword. You can do a lot of damage going through this report. Moving into the competition analyzer, this is kind of like in the research module. It allows you to see what sites are currently ranking in the top 10, except this time you can actually compare an existing URL, and you can do it for a bunch of search engines and pull back different metrics. But if we go with our how to advertise on Facebook example previously, we can see here are the current top 10 results. And we can see here is my page along with all of the different metrics. Now, straight away I can see there's opportunity to improve because I'm not using the keyword in the meta description or in any header tags, although I am using it in the title. So that allows you to delve down into the keyword a bit more. We can look more at the Google Trends information. But if you went through lots of different keywords on what ranks where and then came into the competition analyzer to take a look at those results and see what little tweaks you can make just with on-page improvements and also improving the internal linking to the page, you can bring up your results and search traffic to the whole site. Moving into the domain research area, the tools are split down into two categories. First of all, finding domains, and second of all, analyzing domains. So if you're looking to buy a domain, either to build a niche site on or build out a private blog network, these are the perfect suite of tools for you. But I'm going to start with the domain analysis and take a look at the Site Explorer, which allows you to input any domain and then pull back a huge range of information from Ahrefs, Moz and Majestic SEO. You can also see all of the different anchor types, backlinks new and lost, information from Ahrefs there, and up at the top, not only does it give you metrics for the with www version of a domain, it also gives it you for the without www, and this can be helpful to protect against a negative SEO attack. For example, in Webmaster Tools it wouldn't show up if you're not tracking both, but it does that here by default. You can also click to view the backlinks. So while this is viewing all of the backlinks for my blog, remember that you can put any domain into here and pull all of this information back, including your competitors, which makes it a very powerful part of the overall tool suite here. Next up is the Backlinks Explorer. And again, while the Site Explorer gives you all of the different metrics and information about an entire site, the Backlinks Explorer purely returns the backlinks for any given domain, and it provides complete breakdowns of the backlink profiles, but also all of the backlinks, and of course you can export all of these to CSV to use exactly how you want. This again is a very powerful tool on its own. You could easily pay $79 a month for a Backlinks Explorer from somewhere like Ahrefs, so just this tool on its own makes it worthwhile. Last but not least, in the domain analysis section is the bulk URL analyzer. So you can enter a bunch of URLs in here and have it check lots of different metrics for you, like Moz information, social metrics, page rank, backlinks data, including majestic citation flow, trust flow, total backlinks, and much more. So the domain analysis tools are pretty complete. They allow you to get a complete oversight of a domain, all of the backlinks, and if you want to get more information in bulk and just do quick checks, you have that ability to do so here. For those of you looking to find expired or expiring domains that have got huge amounts of authority and are relevant, you're going to love all of the domain finding tools hidden within SERPed. Now, I've got a search template here that I use to find domains that are relevant to go in my network, and let me just show you. First of all, you can choose expiring or expired, and if you select expiring, you can choose expiring within the next 1 day up to 10 days, but I'm just going to go with expired and enter a keyword of blog. I'm going to look for a minimum of PR2 with Moz domain authority minimum 20, majestic citation flow 20, and majestic trust flow 20, and all of the different TLDs. With that information, we can just hit search. That brings back all of the results of domains that are available for us to register right now with the word blog in it that meets our minimum requirements. And right here we can see some very good domains. Anyone that builds private blog networks will be looking at these metrics and knowing that these are very good domains to use in a network. So that is the Age Domain Finder, but that's only one of the domain finding tools. You also have the Expired Scraper, which is really a bit different from any of the other tools I've seen to buy domains. Now, if you wanted to buy domains that were in the computers niche with links from Wikipedia, up in this little search box you could type n.wikipedia.org, select the niche computers or any other niche that you want, shopping, news or whatever. You just wanted to buy a domain in the computers niche that had a link from Wikipedia. This is a tool to use. And once you've run a search, you can just click on View Domains, and you can see all of the domains that are available right now with backlinks from Wikipedia that you can just go and register immediately. And they don't have... Oh, actually, no, they have pretty good metrics here, as well as the link from Wikipedia. These make these valuable domains to either build out a new niche site on, or to use as part of your private blog network. Now, the Expired Scraper works with a bit of a twist in that if you don't buy any of the domains it finds within 72 hours, it gets released to this general pool of domains below, and these are all domains that have come back from other user searches that they haven't registered within 72 hours. So instead of letting them go to waste, they go to this general pool available only to members. So you can scroll through these and see some that you might think are relevant to you. This adhostb.com adhost blog, and I can click to reveal the domain and then choose whether I want to buy it or not. So if we just come down here, we can see adhostbeta.com along with its metrics, and then we can pull up we can either click to register it or get some additional information. The reason you have to click to reveal the domains is to stop competitors scraping the entire list of domains here. You are limited to using around 100 reveals a day, I believe, which is more than enough, but it does stop SERPed's competitors scraping this database of powerful domains. The Auction Master is another tool I've not really seen anything like before, because this pulls in domains from Flipper, Digital Point, Free Market and Aftermarket, which are typically not sources you find in tools like these. And again, you can sort all of this by majestic citation flow or whatever it is that you want to search any of these metrics by. And we can find domains here at various prices with various metrics available for you to register across these various marketplaces that most tools leave untouched. There's a couple of other tools I'm just going to show you quickly because you could spend all day speaking about finding domains with this tool. Top expiring domains. These are the domains that are all expiring in the next 24 hours along with their various metrics. Again, all sortable, and it does mean that you can either jump in on an auction or come and register them for the default .com price at your registrar of choice. You've just got to keep an eye on things here. Then the exact match domain finder. This is really cool. You can just enter your target country, your target keyword, and I'm going to jump into one of my previous searches is here, where you can see I found a bunch of exact match domains for lawyers in London, which also pulls back all of the keyword data, CPC, the competition, number of results, and so forth. So we've got Lawyer London, Lawyers London, lawyerlondon.net.uk, and so forth. So that's all of the domain research tools. The Site Manager module allows you to add all of your domains and track all of their important information and metrics. And once you've added a site, you can jump in and manage it easily. So this might seem a little confusing at first, but if we jump into the site statistics here, we can see a range of data along with historical data, so we can look at how our Moz rank has performed over time, our page authority, the number of external links, and you can see that for your social data as well. We can see the Facebook shares as well as majestic data, the number of backlinks, and so forth. Then if we scroll down, you can see the keywords data, and you can drill more into other projects down here. Moving into backlinks profile. Here you can get a good look at the backlinks profile of any of your sites, and I'm not going to scroll down too much here because I have some very fruitful anchors, to say the least, from a fair few negative SEO attacks in the blog's history. And you can also take a look at how your competitors are performing. I've just added a few in here at random, and just like for your own site, you can pull up their full site stats as well, and all of their keywords, and most importantly backlinks. You also have a pretty cool tool to do an SEO review that shows you all different areas of your site that needs fixing and gives you a tasks list there at the end. You can share that report, download it, or email it. And all of those things I've just shown you, you can do for any of your inner URLs, and really for any site that you add into the site manager, whether you own it or not. So the site manager really is good to get a complete overlook at things and also drill down into things and see how you're comparing against your competitors. One of the other cool site management features before I jump into backlinks is actually the web analytics. Now, historically, the problem with web analytics is that it leaves a footprint. So if you're building a private blog network, you don't deploy analytics. Now, what this does, which is a little bit different, is if you take a look at the analytics code here, it's using a certain domain, but you can actually get it to use different domains each time you hit the generate button. So that means that the analytics doesn't leave a traceable footprint. And if you jump in here, we can get a complete look at the analytics of the blog. It includes everything: engagement times, location, what pages people viewed. You can set up goals just like in Google Analytics and track campaigns and everything like that. So that's a handy extra feature that most people won't be aware of in this tool. But what's even more handy is the backlinks manager. Now, the backlinks manager allows you to monitor up to 4,000 backlinks on your site. And you wouldn't use this to monitor all of your backlinks, but certainly your top performing backlinks. And you can check if they've dropped off or if the anchor text has changed, and it will go out and check these for you on a regular basis. And a similar tool that does this is Monitor Backlinks, but the cost of that, SERPed allows you to monitor 4,000 links, and to monitor 2,500 with Monitor Backlinks costs $60 a month. 5,000 is $120 a month, so you're looking around $80 to $90 a month to monitor the same amount of backlinks. And although it's not as fully featured, it does exactly what it says on the tin. It monitors all of your backlinks, gives you anchor clouds, complete breakdowns of authority, and allows you to keep track of all of those backlinks that are passing the most authority to your site. So if anything changes, you can react to it quickly. Just jumping through some of the other features quickly here, we also have the backup manager, and if you run a cPanel web hosting account, which most people do, you can just enter your details into here and it will automatically back your sites up either to the SERPed provided backup storage with their Amazon S3 account, or you can choose to input your own and the backups will automatically be uploaded there. You've also got the WordPress manager. Again, this kind of just updates all of your plugins for you, updates the WordPress version and makes sure everything's running. This is what the plugin looks like in the back end of WordPress. There's a few options here and some cool features like the add links project, so you can going back to our how to advertise on Facebook keyword before, we could update our internal linking structure really easily and just have all of the relevant keywords automatically link to our target page to increase the internal linking authority that's getting passed to it. And you can see here that it's telling me that my theme and my plugins are out of date right now, so we could just click on view to get some more information about that. So we can just come here, find the plugin that needs an update, click there, and again down here on the theme, and that will apply the updates for us. But you can also choose to have it automatically do those updates for you. The PDF site reports has to be the most powerful feature of the entire site management section. If we just come and visit our report customizer here, you will see quite how powerful this is, and I know the guy behind SERPed is pretty proud of this tool and just how customizable it is. It's currently being rewritten from scratch to be even more powerful, but you have lots of different options here of the type of information that you want to include in your report, including the Site Explorer information we went through with all of the different statistics from Ahrefs, Moz, Majestic, and all of the historical information. In fact, there's a bunch of things here. You can customize a description. You can include uptime information for the last month, 60 days, or however long it is since you last sent a report to a client. You can include all of your rank tracking information, along with any improvements and gains, the web analytics information, long tail keyword targets, competition analysis if you're planning for the next month, YouTube tracking and rankings, and then a conclusion at the end. All of the colors can be changed, customized, the layout, the logo, everything. And you can do this for any domain in your site manager. So if I just show you an example report, this is what it looks like. You can either share it publicly, download it as HTML or PDF and send it to people. And just scrolling through here, you can see lots of information that would keep SEO clients very happy indeed. So that is the customized reporting section. You could sell reports like this on Fiverr all day long for people, and you know, the what ranks where module telling people where they rank, and just that information alone is worth $5 to people. But the complete report will appease any client, so if you run a small to medium agency, there's everything in here that you need to appease even the most picky clients, and trust me, I've dealt with them. So that is the site management module and tools. I've not gone over all of them. I didn't go over the goal tracking and cash flow manager. The cash flow manager, for example, just allows you to track any expenses and income that you have had for the site and any given date, which gives you a nice overview actually, but it's not a tool that I've been using myself. The rest of the tools, however, in site management are absolutely critical to monitoring not just one site, but your entire fleet of sites, or all of your private blog network, or however you want to monitor your sites. Under rank tracking, you'll find a few different rank tracking options. If you're one of those local SEO guys, you can track all of your local rankings by city and a bunch of other different metrics and breakdowns, but I have very little experience with local SEO, so I'm not going to pretend like I know much about it. Instead, I'm going to look at the global SEO rankings, and here you can see the rank tracking. You can choose to do it for Google, Bing or Yahoo, and you can also filter by country. When you add new keywords into the tool here, you can choose which site to check, specifically which page or domain, the engines, how often you want it to recheck the ranking, and the country, and you just paste in all of your keywords here. You also have the option to check mobile rankings for Google only at the moment, if you need to keep an eye on those for any reason. Additionally, you can add, I'm going to talk to you about the YouTube tracker in a minute, but you can also track the Google rankings for any of your YouTube videos. And while we're on topic, let's take a look at the YouTube tracker. This will track the rankings for the YouTube internal search engine. So when you go on youtube.com, the little search box at the top there, the results there. You can track where your video ranks in those results for any keywords that you want. You can get a little graph that shows you the history, and also of likes, dislikes, comments and favorites. Delving into the report even more though, clicking on view keywords, you get all of the information about your target video, as well as rankings up and down, your current ranking positions and search volumes from Google. Remember, they're the Google search volumes, not the YouTube ones. And here you can see the current rankings that video has. If I fancied moving up these rankings a little bit, I could choose to analyze my competition, which returns a list of the top 10 results along with various metrics, so I can easily come and see how my video stacks up against that to get an idea of what I need to do to move things forward. And here I would say I need to get more social shares, specifically on Google+. I need to increase the view count, and also increase the number of comments, and you could do that with a service like View2B. So as you can see, the YouTube tracking module is more than just a rank tracking module. It allows you to monitor your competition, and what I didn't mention about that is the fact that you can find any of your competitors' videos and in one click add their video to the YouTube tracker, so you can track other people's videos as well as yours. The other keyword tracking tool that people might find useful, for myself it's not relevant at all, but this tracks the search results on Amazon. So if you've got a product on Amazon, you can enter the page and target keywords and find where your product is ranking on the Amazon internal search engine, which I know is hugely helpful for a lot of people, although not relevant for myself. So the rank tracking tools are very powerful. You have local SEO, global SEO, YouTube tracking, Amazon tracking, and you can also pull off quick checks here if you need to just have a little quick look at any rankings across any search engines across any countries, which makes it a very powerful rank tracking solution, and certainly the YouTube and Amazon trackers make it very unique indeed. Moving into the client acquisition tools, this is where things get really interesting. Not only have you got the tools to improve rankings and monitor rankings and report to clients, you also have the tools to acquire them in the first place. Now, there's 3 very good tools here. One I'm actually using with my agency, and I'm going to take you through that now. That's Site Auditor Pro, but then also the Citation Scanner and Mobile Prospector, and I'm going to show you how to use both of those tools to both find clients and make money really easily. So I hope you're paying attention. The Site Auditor Pro, however, what this does is allows people to request a free SEO analysis and then adds their details to a service like Aweber or Infusionsoft, GetResponse, Entreport, or whoever you use for email marketing. So you can easily customize the report and choose which sections to include and all of the text within that, and get a preview of that, which looks a little bit like this, and this might remind you of a report we saw a little bit earlier in the video. But you can see it analyzes images, headings, content, code, mobile, social, rankings, links, and comes back with a list of tasks at the end that need completing, in which I push people to get a quote. So this is how the report looks like on the site, and I just created a dedicated landing page, and this triggers this pop-up like so. But in the back end of SERPed itself, you have lots of different options. You can customize the opt-in process, the text that's displayed, along with any email that goes out, and then you just grab your embed code. Now, when someone fills out the report here, they get taken to a thank you page, and then they get added to Infusionsoft, which automatically, one moment, kicks off a marketing campaign. And the goal of the marketing campaign is, once people have requested a free SEO analysis, is to get them to submit an inquiry. So if we just jump into my campaign builder here, this is what the campaign looks like. They request the SEO analysis, that triggers the email sequence, and I'll just give you, I'll give you a preview of that email sequence right now. The welcome email goes out, and really the whole time all we're looking to do is drive people back into the agency site to submit an inquiry, and as soon as they submit an inquiry, this campaign automatically gets stopped. So you can see the number of contacts that are currently in it and people that have moved through it. So that is just one of the really powerful tools that you can use to generate clients. But let's take a look at the other two. Just before I get into the mobile prospector, I will share a little strategy with you to make a bunch of money with really quickly. I'm just going to show you the local citation scanner. And if you've got local clients, this tool is an absolute gold mine. And if you're using Bright Local or Whitespark, you can cancel your subscriptions to them right now. All you need to do is click New Citation Scan. You enter either via keyword, the type of keyword you're trying to rank for, and the location, and which Google search engine. It supports them all, not just google.com. Or you can search by business name, and then you can choose a category. Now, what this essentially does is if you search by keyword, let's say you've gone with plumber Arizona in Google, that will go to Google, do a search for plumber Arizona, find the 7-pack of local results, and then return a report of all of their citations. So here you can see all of the 7-pack for plumber Arizona, and then we can see that if we jump into view results, all of these different citations that we could create, and as we know, that will help improve our ranking within that 7-pack, or if you don't currently show up there, it will help you to show up there. So you can use this tool to reverse engineer your local SEO competitors' local rankings, which I believe will make all of your local clients really happy. And the great thing is, this is so easy to do. It takes a couple of minutes just to put this information in, hit the report, and then pass a report to someone else to go through and create all of those citations for your client. It really is that easy. The last client acquisition tool I want to show you is the mobile prospector, and this is powerful. I've not seen anything else like it. Essentially, you enter your keyword in, you pick your Google database, and it will search the top 100 results of Google and then check which of those sites are mobile compatible. As you know, we've had the recent Mobileageddon Google update where if your site was not mobile compatible, you got slammed down the rankings or are about to be. So it's more important than ever that businesses are mobile ready. So here's an example search I pulled back for plumber New York, and this is a top 100 results for plumbers in New York, and as you can see, only 5 of them passed with mobile readiness. The others did not. What you'll also notice here is it pulls back information about their name, their phone number, and email address. So we have points of contact for a list of sites that need their sites to be mobile responsive. But the tool actually goes a couple of steps further than that. So let's say we want to approach these guys with our services. Well, we can actually generate a report that is completely specific to them using our branding once you set up your branding profile that looks like this. So it gives instantly generates a current preview of their site, their mobile scores, and a preview of what their new mobile site could look like if they were to employ your service. Now, you might be wondering, how do we generate someone's mobile site? Well, it's easy. You can just use a service like Dudder Mobile, where for $7 a site you can make a site completely responsive, or for $159 you can make it completely mobile with a lot of different premium features. And this is achieved by pasting a single line of JavaScript into the client's site. So you could pitch this client and make him aware of all of the Mobileageddon and why his business needs to be ready for mobile, and pitch him a service where you'll make his site mobile for $297 or $397, then just come and use a service like Dudder Mobile to achieve that quickly. Alternatively, you could also use the WTouch plugin if the target client site is running on WordPress, and that is available for $69 a copy. But if they're not running WordPress, you can just use Dudder Mobile. So this tool not only allows you to find the opportunities in the first place and create the reports and pull back all of the contact information, but if you just tick here on the ones that you want to contact and come down, you can click on email, download prospects, and actually compose a complete email to them, and the SERPed tool will send an email along with a URL of the report and do all of the outreach for you. All you have to do is manage through the client, sell them the mobile responsive service, and once they've bought one service off you, then hopefully you can convert them into a full-time client, perhaps by running them through the Site Auditor Pro tool and sending them a report you've generated with that. So I hope you can see these 3 client acquisition tools on their own are deadly. The amount of upfront value they provide to a client or potential client automatically is through the roof, and it really helps you to convert and find new clients easily. Now, I know this has been a long video, and that's not really my fault. It's SERPed's fault for providing such a great suite of SEO tools. But there's just 2 or 3 more tools that I'm going to run over with you very quickly in the next couple of minutes. The first one is the Content Restorer. So if you go to any URL in the Wayback Machine, like this one from the Internet Archive, you can grab the URL of that, put it into here, and in one click download an entire zip file of the site, which you just need to upload to a domain. It really is that simple. You can instantly clone any site from the archive.org. So if you've just bought an expired domain that you found in a domain research module and set it up on hosting, you can just find the Wayback URL for it, enter it here, and instantly rebuild this site from the archive, which is a huge time-saving and money-saving tool. The only other tool I'm aware that does this is called Wayback Downloader, and they actually charge $15 for every site. But here you can create around 25 of these per day within your $79 a month subscription, I believe, but don't quote me on that. The other tools that I want to show you quickly, the internal linking profile, we went over that before when we were looking at keyword research. Remember the Facebook example? We were thinking about how we could improve our ranking for Facebook, and that could be done just by finding the page here, looking at the internal linking profile. As you can see, if we change those anchor from lead generation to Facebook advertising, that would be much more powerful and bring the rankings of that how to advertise on Facebook keyword up. We also have built-in link indexing. I know a lot of you guys like to index your links, and you can actually use Link Pipeline, Linkalicious, Linkdex, Indexification, and Backlinks Indexer. All of these are included within your SERPed membership. There's no need for additional memberships here. They are all in there ready for you to go and use as you please. The last part I wanted to show you is if you come up to your profile here, you can come to team, and you can actually add up to 20 team members under your one account and decide exactly what access they have to each tool. So you can have it where they've got full access to this tool, they can only view view the data or they don't see it at all, and you have that control across all of the tools here. So if you're working as part of a team or you run an agency, you can have up to 20 team members all running the software under the one account, and also have full control over all of that, which I know is a handy feature for a lot of you. So that brings us to the end of the SERPed review, and I hope you've seen everything that it can do. There's so many different tools that are really helpful. I've shown you how I use it in the agency to acquire new clients, how to increase your rankings for keywords you didn't even know you ranked for, bring reports for local SEO clients, citations, find expired domains, rebuild entire sites in one click, and so much more. And all of that is done by pulling data from everywhere you see on your screen right now: Mars Ahrefs, SEMrush, Majestic SEO, Authority Labs, GoDaddy, Snapname, Sedo, and so many more. Normally tools like this, when you buy them, you also have to add in your own API keys to pull back the Majestic metrics and so on. But with SERPed, none of that is required. They take care of that in their monthly subscription fee, and you can really use this tool to replace all of the tools that you're seeing on the screen right now, which would normally cost you in the region of $420 a month to run, and that's not including all of the lead acquisition tools and also the one-click restore of sites from the archive.org and a bunch of unique tools that you're not going to find anywhere else. It's not often I say this about a tool, but this is an absolutely essential tool to have in your collection at the moment. It saves you huge amounts of money every month, just alone on the subscriptions that you no longer need to pay for, but also in the time it saves you in pulling back data for pretty much any SEO task that you can think of, and it's quickly become core to what I do and how I manage my sites. I've been lucky enough to have access to this for a number of months now, and they're finally bringing it to the public light. So I thought I'd share my knowledge and thoughts of SERPed with you. I hope you find it valuable and the tool helps you improve your rankings and bring more traffic to your site.